What's going on, guys? I know I actually said that I was gonna go for a second because I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't want to bring the camera in there with me, so I ended up just saying screw it and turned the stream off for a second. Hey, Shadow, I'm back. So she said to go up this street and to turn here, and I'm gonna try and make it over there real quick, but it's about to start pouring rain. You can probably see from the clouds above me, it's starting to get pretty dark. So I don't know, we're gonna see if we can make it there before it starts pouring rain. And if I get caught in the rain, it's not a big deal. I have my hoodie in the car, so I'll live. So she said there's like a track and a school back here, and it's supposed to have some really cool track, and it's probably going to be a big open field. Oh, here comes the rain, I feel it. I should have probably grabbed my hoodie. Oh, this guy's turning. Go, go, go. Yeah, no problem. Actually, oh no, that's a really long line. I'm not going that way. Yeah. Should I go back and get my hoodie? I think I probably should. Look. It's already really bad out here. Yeah, it's gonna start coming down pretty hard. I'm gonna go grab my hoodie just in case. What's that?
Are you doing stuff with 643 Productions?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just live streaming on the internet.
Oh.
People around here are really nice. I like that. Oh my god, it looks pretty crazy. You probably can't really tell on the camera because it tries to compensate with the backlighting, but the skies look pretty dark. It's getting... yeah. Can't even wear my glasses anymore because I'm not going to be able to see anything. Ooh, let me fix this. Okay. There we go, that's probably clearer. I really want to see it, but it's going to start pouring, so I'm just going to grab the hoodie and try that out. It looks nice out. Yeah, it looks nice out, but it's already starting to rain. You got a fennec fox? That's cool. Have you ever had one before? Or is this your first one? Yeah, I went to Dunkin' earlier. Oh, this thing's starting to melt. And they told me that somebody ordered a drink and it wasn't the right one, so she told me I could have it for free. Ugh, I don't know what it is, but it's some type of caramel drink. Shadow, you can message me on like Instagram or Facebook or something. You don't need to be a mod. I don't really want to make a bunch of mods on my channel unless they're like friends of mine and people that I know and trust. I don't know what flavor this is because, you know, some of you probably don't know, but I have a really hard time tasting things because I had surgery when I was younger that messed up my sense of taste and smell. So I don't know what that is, but it's supposed to be some kind of caramel coffee, and I can't really taste caramel in it because it's different from the caramel drinks I get, so I can't really tell what else is in it. It's not bad, it's just different from what I'm used to. Is it coconut? Let me see. can't tell. It's something. It's definitely raining though. What should we do? Should I just go home? Or should I try and walk it in the rain? I think it's probably going to rain pretty hard. Yeah, it's probably a better idea that I don't go out there with my equipment and everything and get it all. A caramel frappe? Maybe. It could be. What's inside of a frappe? How dare you tell me to go home, Jeanette? I'm just kidding. You're like, go home. Just stop streaming. I'm sick of seeing you. I see you all the time. Don't get sick. Why not? I was just sick. I can get sick again. It's all good. No, just kidding. I don't want to get sick. Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be in this town is, but yeah, I'll do some other streams outside. Let me close my door real quick. Put my phone up. There we go. Hang on. Oh, check this out. I have this in my car, so I might as well show you guys while you're here with me. Ah! I forgot this one isn't into plastic. Look at this. It's my 20 by 10 metallic print that I shot of Luna, and I have it on my website now for sale. So go buy one, because they look awesome. The only thing is, if you look down here, I messed up and the font was pushed over a little bit too much from where they cut the paper. So I'm going to have to actually reprint this one. But this was just a test sample for me so I could check it out and see how it looks. But look, it's all shiny and it's metallic and it's really pretty and colorful. So I was thinking about sending one to my mom for Mother's Day. She told me she wanted this one, but I'm not going to send this one to her because this one has the messed up font. So I'm just going to buy her a new one when I fix the font, because I want her to have the nice one that looks really good. And then I have the cemetery one here too. It's in the plastic, so you're not going to be able to see it in full color. And this one here, this cemetery print that I ordered, is actually going to someone that... Damn, you hear the rain? I'm glad I didn't start walking. But yeah, this one's going to one of my Patreon people, one of my Patreon patrons. I think that's how you say it. Damn, it's loud. But yeah, every month I'm gonna pick out somebody from like one of my patrons from the account, and I have like a random website or a random generator on a website where all I got to do is just put everybody's name in, and it'll automatically pick one of you. So I picked someone last month. That Alex, I don't know if you're in here in the chat, but Alex won. So this is going to Alex. He's actually in the UK, or I think somewhere overseas. So now that I got it in, I gotta go send it out. Yeah, dude, it's pretty bad. Look. But it doesn't matter, because even if I got caught in the rain, I would have went inside of the building, so I wouldn't have been getting wet, because I was going to be inside of a, what was it, a stadium or something? Oh, in Texas it means tornadoes? Yeah, I think out here it means tornadoes too, because this is like all open land where I am. Anyway, let me put this back in the plastic so it doesn't get ruined, and then I'll start driving off and I'll go home. I'm going to have to end the stream so that I'm not paying attention to that while I'm driving. Plus, I need my GPS on, and I don't want you guys knowing where the hell I live. I know some of you already know, and that's cool, but I trust you guys. I am really amazed. Like, I'm not even saying this just because I took it, but I am even surprised at how well this came out looking. The colors on it are just super, super bright, and it's way better than I thought it would be. I'm very happy with it. So this one I'm gonna probably frame and put it up for myself on the wall behind, in the room where I stream. I guess that's the living room at this point, right? I went to the post office today to go get one of those rolls to put this on, and I couldn't because they were closed, and I guess out here everything open or closes really early. Yeah, Jeanette, I'm glad I'm finally back on here as well. Trust me. I've been waiting so long, and like every single day I'm sitting there hitting refresh, refresh, refresh on my live streaming page, and they just kept telling me, nope, you're still banned. And every time I emailed them, they don't really care, man. They're like, YouTube's all scuffed up right now. And it's like a love-hate relationship with them because, you know, they are the best platform to stream on at the moment. So I really love streaming on YouTube. And now they have even more, like, really cool options. Like, I can do this and start streaming and leave the house and do, like, a full live stream for you guys while I actually have another stream going on at my house. So, like, I can leave the camera on like, the roaches or on Luna or something like that. And I can go out and have my phone with me and actually check in on her, or you guys can check in on her. Why was I banned? Because I played the wrong playlist on one of my streams. So I've explained this a bunch of times on my Twitch account, but for those of you who weren't watching me on there, basically, like, Twitch has a playlist on Spotify that you can play while you're playing games and all that stuff, and it's all pretty much copyright-free music for Twitch. And then YouTube has their own music that you can play during streams and stuff and not get in trouble for. So I was actually accidentally playing the Twitch one, which on YouTube, that music's all copyrighted, so you can't play it. And one of the artists actually reported me. Now, normally what happens is when I get hit for a copyright strike, like if I have music playing in the background and it picks it up with the algorithm, I get an email and it says, don't worry, you're not in any trouble, your account's not affected. All that's going to happen is any money that you make from this video is going to go to the label or the artist that created the music. So I'm okay with that, and usually what I do is I just unlist the video so it's not public. That way there's no problems. When I did this live stream and I realized that my playlist was the incorrect one, I immediately turned off the stream and I put it as private, and then I started streaming again with the correct one. And oh shit, I just noticed Luna ate my seatbelt. I'm gonna have to get that replaced. But it's okay, because I never have any passengers in here anyway. That sucks. I don't know when the hell she did that. It must have been when I was driving her to that park the other day that I was streaming at. But yeah, anyway, so, like, I emailed them and I told them that there was a problem where it was a mistake and it wasn't a big deal. And I got the email that said, don't worry, it's not a big deal. You're not going to get in any trouble for it. But, like, the next day I saw that my account got completely banned and there was nothing I could do about it. I emailed my partner manager, I emailed Google a million times and YouTube, and everybody was just pretty much saying they don't have the authority to help me, which I know is BS because I watch a lot of streamers, and all the streamers I watch have gotten banned for things way worse than playing a song accidentally in the background, and they all get their accounts back within like 24 to 48 hours after they email their partner manager. So either my partner manager just doesn't like me and doesn't want to help me, or he just really doesn't have the authority to help me, which I don't understand what the point of having him as my partner manager is even. I don't know, like, what he's supposed to really do for me. I've asked him before, and he told me that he could help me with my channel, but the help that he was giving me on my channel was not anything that I wasn't perfectly capable of doing on my own. So I don't know. There's really no one at YouTube that you can contact when you need help with something. It sucks. And it was really upsetting for me because, like, 3 months is a long time, especially when, like, me, I make all my money through YouTube. And, I mean, now I've been forced to start other stuff. Like, I have all the t-shirts on my website for sale. I have, you know, the photos I started putting up, the prints. I had started working on the necklaces again, so I can start putting those back up. And I did all this stuff because I didn't want that to be like my main revenue stream. I wanted to be able to support myself just doing live streaming on YouTube as well as my videos. And I was doing fine until they made all those changes and fucked everything up. So at this point, I don't really have a choice. I have to do a lot more than just stream, which cuts into my time for being able to do this kind of stuff that I want to do. And that's upsetting, you know? Like, I don't want to force myself to do things that I don't really feel like doing just because I have to. Like, I know it's a part of life, but I thought I was past that, you know? I thought I was beyond all of that and that I was going to be able to just do my videos and stream and be happy doing that, and they fucked everything up. You haven't uploaded in a while? I have to check out your channel later and see what kind of stuff you upload. You thought something happened to me? No, nothing happened to me. I just got banned, so there was nothing I could do. I couldn't stream anymore, and I made videos about it, and I said what was going on. I guess you must have missed it. I put a bunch of videos up since the ban to explain that, you know, and even in the descriptions I would write, if you want to watch my live streams, go to Twitch. So if you don't have me, or if you don't follow me on Twitch, just make sure you go, it's twitch.tv/the_dro. And if you go to that and you hit the follow button, it's like a little heart. You can follow me for free, or you can subscribe. YouTube won't turn on my subscriptions yet for some reason. They did for everybody else, but again, for me, for some reason, they won't do it. So they said because I'm not a gaming channel, but I do have game stuff that I put on my channel as well. But because my channel is categorized as pets and animals, they won't let me do it at the moment. So I can start a new channel that's just for my gaming stuff, but I hate having to separate everything. I think it's so stupid. I see all these creators with like 5, 10 different channels for every little thing they do. I'd rather just put everything into playlists. So if you want to watch my gaming stuff, you go to the gaming playlist. If you want to watch my Luna stuff, you go to the Luna playlist or Scout playlist. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really nice that I'm back. That's awesome. I just wish they wouldn't be so dumb about the way that they treat their creators, you know? That's, I guess, the point I'm trying to make is, I'm sure you've heard already a million creators bitching about YouTube, and the last thing you need is to hear another one, but it's the truth. And, you know, we need to talk about it because otherwise no one's going to know what's going on and no one's ever going to do anything about it. But for everyone, like, if everybody's bitching long enough, hopefully they'll start fixing it. I know they're starting to. I know they're starting to fix some of the stuff and some of the problems, but they're gearing everything towards the advertisers and not the creators, and that just really sucks, man. Because all the creators put so much time into doing what we do on YouTube, and to have them give the preference to somebody like, you know, Kevin Hart and all these other, The Rock and who the fuck knows else, like all these movie stars that are getting their own shows on YouTube and everything, it's really frustrating because you've got so many creators that put such hard work into what they're doing, and a lot of really family-friendly channels that shouldn't have a problem getting their own TV show on YouTube or YouTube Red show, whatever. Angry Video Game Nerd has been starting to do stuff over on Amazon now too. Where on Amazon? Are you talking about on Twitch? Because I know Amazon owns Twitch, so I didn't know if you were referring to that. Or are you talking about Amazon Prime, where they have their video section? But yeah, whatever. The whole point is, you know, so many creators put so much hard work into being a part of YouTube and promoting YouTube and getting everybody to watch them there on that channel. And then YouTube goes around and like takes the money that they make from all the creators and puts it into movie stars who already have the money and the opportunities. Now, I'm not asking for my own show or anything like that. I can make my own show whenever I want. I can live stream. I can edit my own shows. I have the perfect capability of doing that. But there's a lot of creators that don't, and a lot of creators that have really good shows that would benefit by having an actual production team behind them and some money behind them to do some really cool stuff. So it sucks. It, like, you know, it bums me out that they're not gonna put the creators first. What's this stream about? Well, I was actually at the pet store because check this out. I'm gonna show you guys again because I know some of you guys weren't on the stream earlier. Remember the pet store that I did the live stream at? they called me up and told me that there was a fan from the channel who sent me some artwork. And I guess they put a band logo of the band, what is it, Asia, and Luna and Falcor. They did a bunch of artwork for me and sent it in. So I came to pick it up. Here's another one. And I'm going to hang it up behind me in my living room where I do all my live streams. But how cool is that, man? They look awesome. So I came here to pick it up, and she told me also that there was some kind of like music festival going on. So I was walking around the street just to check out the music festival and what's going on, because I don't live out here, so I drove way out of town to come here. And now it's pouring rain outside, so I can't really walk around the street anymore. I was trying to talk to people, and some photographer lady told me that there's a like some kind of track and stadium up the street, so I was gonna go check that out, see what that's all about, show you guys. Maybe I figured there would be some people there because they said it's open during the day for anybody to walk into. So I was gonna take a walk around and see what's in this town. You know, it's a small town, so figured we'd go see what's going on. I don't know why this thing won't stay in focus. Let me try and fix that. I think it's just because of the lighting change and everything. Is my car with the steering wheel on the right side? No, it's not. I'm actually just turned around and it's probably mirrored for you guys. Yeah, it's my Honda. I don't know. I mean, I'm lefty, so I drive stick, but I don't know that I could drive stick left-handed because I got so used to doing it with my right hand that I don't know if I'd be any good at driving it as a lefty. I mean, I guess I can, because there have been times where my other hand's busy and, you know, like in my pants or something. No, I'm just kidding. But like if I'm doing something else with my right hand and then I need my left to shift, I've done that before. So I've been able to actually drive my car with my other hand, but I don't know if I was on the actual right side, if I'd be able to do that correctly. Oh, look, now I don't have to yell anymore. The rain finally slowed down a little bit. I think it's passed over. That's how you are with a PC mouse? Well, I am a lefty with my PC mouse, and I actually had to switch the buttons for some of the stuff I do too. Shadow, the link to what? To my Twitch, you mean? To the Twitch account? You're a lefty, but you use your right, Jeanette? Yeah, there's, like, because of my computer, like, at home, when I was younger, my mouse was always on the left-hand side, and my mom learned to use a computer on my computer. So she's a righty, and she actually uses with the mouse in the left hand, and she can't use the mouse on the right hand because she's so used to it. Am I going to go out now? I don't know. Do you guys really want me to go over there and see what's going on? I mean, I can go take a walk and we can see. I was going to go home and stream from there. You know, I can come back on here and we can stream with Luna and Falcor and, you know, and I can show you the, maybe we can take a look at the baby squirrels. The flying squirrels are still there. So I was supposed to let them go this week. Hey, Shadow, thanks for subscribing. I was supposed to actually let them go this week, but what ended up happening was I took a look at online and I realized that they still have a few more weeks to go before I can let them go, because they were only like 2 weeks old or something like that. And, you know, when the date that I planned on releasing them on, but what I read online is they don't really start gliding up until 8 weeks. So I have this fear that if I put them out and they start crawling around on the tree, that some owl or something is just going to come down and grab them and kill them. So I don't want something to happen to them. I want them to at least have the opportunity to glide away or jump away and run if they have to. So putting them out that young is not a good idea. And I don't play with them. Like, they literally stay in the room by themselves. and I check on them once a day just to make sure that they're all alive and doing well. Because I don't want them to get used to me. I don't want them to get used to being around people. And, you know, next thing you know, they're going to get a little bit older and they're going to try and go into somebody's home again to get food if they're hungry. And I don't want them to get killed or, you know, eaten by a dog or something when they go into somebody else's house. Or even if they get into my house somehow again and Luna or Falcor finds them before I do. So I did close up the hole in the bathroom so they can't get back in there again. And I figured... I don't know, like, I guess as soon as they can start gliding on their own and they start coming out on their own, I'm going to start setting them up outside so I can let them go. And I had a thought that for a few nights I would check on the box that I put them in, and we would see whether or not they're eating the food and coming back for it, because if they're not coming back for it, I'm not going to put food out there every day. But if they are coming back for it or there's another animal eating the food, we'll be able to see it because I have the surveillance system all laid out on my floor right now. I had it on the other night. We were streaming the roaches on YouNow, but YouNow, I think they did something to my stream, because in the middle of streaming it started cutting out, and I kept trying to restream again and fix the stream, and I was on Wi-Fi, and there was no reason it should be cutting out. Everybody else, it was working for everybody else on the website, so I'm assuming it wasn't their servers that was messed up. It was actually something else, you know, like going on, and they probably saw the roaches and decided they were going to ban that stream, and they kept cutting me off from being allowed to stream. I didn't get banned or anything, but I think just that stream alone. Emma's, yeah, unfortunately, Scout's not with us anymore. He was old, and I made videos about it. I mean, if you go back on my posted videos on here on YouTube, just look at the one that says Scout the Fennec Fox Messiah. That was his last night with me, and I ended up having to bring him to the vet to go have him put down because he just wasn't functioning anymore properly and his insides were shutting down. The doctor said that at this point he was old enough that he looked like he was suffering signs of either liver disease or kidney disease, and she said to fix longer, so the best decision was to put him down. And, you know, I made that video because I knew it was just the last moments I was probably going to have with him. And it was a really, really, really difficult drive for me back home. Trust me, I've been messed up for like over a month over it. But I'm all right now. I figured I'd start. I'm ready. She'll let me pick up a couple of the animals to do some videos on them. So I was thinking maybe we can start out with, you know, like leopard geckos or bearded dragons or something. I can pick some up and take them home. We'll do some videos about them. I'll teach you guys how to take care of them properly and everything. And then, you know, return them back. Because I don't know if I really want to get any more pets right now, because if I get the opportunities to travel or anything, I always have to worry about getting somebody to watch the animals. And I can't really find people that are readily available here, because where I live, like there's no one that I know, so it's difficult for me, you know, like it's just, if I get a bunch of pets and I have to go somewhere, I'm not going to be able to go. And it's already hard enough with Luna, and it was hard enough with having Scout. So I don't know, we'll figure something out. But I still wanted to do videos about animals and stuff because that's what I love. I contacted a couple zoos and I asked them about whether or not I can stream at the zoo, and they pretty much told me no, I'll have to have somebody with me. And when I checked the price, they want over $1,000 for me to come stream at the zoo. So I asked them if there's any opportunity for me to just come there with my cell phone without a bunch of gear and just stream, and they told me that I have to wait till October if I'm going to do that, because that's when they're, like, I guess they're off season. They don't really have a lot of people going there. So maybe in October we'll go to some zoos and go check it out. I could always bring my phone, but trust me, as soon as they see me holding a tripod or holding a anything up with wires coming out of it, they're going to be like, what are you doing? You know, especially if I'm live streaming. Like, I could probably go and shoot a bunch of videos with my phone and then clip it together. Like, I've done that before at aquariums and zoos. But they're not going to let me do, like, a full-on live stream. And that's kind of what I want to do. what does this say here? Oh, it's recommending that I go up in bitrate. Yeah, it's recommending that I go up in bitrate, but if I go up in bitrate, you guys are going to get a bunch of crappy footage if it can't keep up. So, anyway, all right, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to try and stream from there. Well, I will stream from there now that I have the ability to, but we'll do it on Wi-Fi so that we have an actually good signal, and everything's going to look nice and clear. I did contact another lady who has foxes. She's probably about maybe an hour away from me. And she told me that she's in the middle of moving, but as soon as she's in her new place and settled in, she's going to contact me and she'll let us go out there with the camera and live stream. And maybe you guys can meet her foxes and she can tell us about, like she breeds them. So maybe she can talk about breeding foxes and how hard it is for her to take care of foxes that she's actually breeding. Another question that I have for somebody like that is like, how hard is it to get rid of the foxes once you have the babies? Because they're so cute that I can only imagine it's super difficult to get rid of them. I know with Whitney, it was really difficult for her whenever her fox had babies and she had to get rid of them. Or, well, not get rid of them, but she sells them. She's a USDA breeder, a licensed breeder. You didn't know Luna was a wolf dog? What'd you think she was? I just tell everybody she's a German Shepherd when I meet people in person. People don't really believe me anymore because she doesn't look like a German Shepherd anymore, but I used to be able to get away with it. All right, Lizzie, we'll see you later. I'm actually going to get going now, too, because I'm going to have to drive home, and I'm going to go, like, set up all the stream stuff there so you guys can hang out with me, and maybe we can check on the flying squirrels, make sure they're all okay. I'll let them fly around the room a little bit. Like I was saying, I got all the surveillance camera stuff out, and I was streaming the roaches the other night, but maybe we can put it pointed at this tree when we put the squirrels there, and we can see whether or not they come back, and if anything happens. I hope that nothing bad happens to them, but I'm going to do my best, you know. I don't know the best way to do it because it's really hard to run wires in that house. Like, I tried to run wires so that I can have the whole surveillance system pointing, like I had a couple special cameras that I wanted to set up downstairs, but the only cameras that I can use for the surveillance won't be the ones that are as good for streaming. You know, like I have some really old ones that are lower resolution, and they would just look really bad for the streams, you know. I think that like this looks better than having something really pixelated. But there's a microphone that I got too, and it's a really good quality microphone, and when I put it in with the roaches, you can hear them communicating with each other and everything. It's really cool. So I want to do that again, but on YouTube, so that you guys can actually see it with better resolution and better sound. I'm going to leave it overnight. So it'll be like a late night stream where maybe when I go to bed, I'll just turn it on and you guys can keep an eye on them all night. And I'll put in a bunch of food in there and you guys can watch them eat the food. And they were fighting and they were mating and they were running around and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Oh, you like this necklace? Thanks. I think I actually have this necklace on my website for sale. So if anybody wants to get one, they're up there. It takes you to an Amazon store to buy it. And, oh, also, Amazon accepted me a while back for selling merch. So I can start putting a bunch of t-shirts up on Amazon for sale too, for those of you who don't want to buy directly from the website. The only problem with it is, like, I can only upload a couple shirts at a time, and when I upload them, I have to wait 24 hours for them to actually approve the design. So it would take me a really long time to upload all of my designs, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to just start uploading them little by little, and we'll see what we can do. I also need help. I don't know who the hell I can trust to help me put up products on my website and to help me do all that kind of stuff. But eventually, I'm going to have to find somebody who can help me, because I'm not going to be able to do streams every day and edit videos and put up all the products I have and make new products and just everything on my own. It's just a lot, and it's really time consuming on top of taking care of my animals and everything else I do. So we'll figure that out when it comes out. Yeah, Courtney, if you end up wanting to help me, we can talk about that later, and we can see if you're capable of doing it, because it's something that you have to learn how to do. You know, there's a lot to it. And I think the way that I could probably start that out is I would let somebody go in you know, put a couple products up, and then I can go in and add all of the stuff that's missing, like the stuff that you guys wouldn't know how to do. So then at least the products would be there, and then I can just kind of fine tune them, you know, instead of spending all of the time doing that. But yeah, if any of you guys want to help, I'll maybe make a couple of you guys an account and see what we can accomplish, because the more you guys can help me, the faster I can get stuff up. And we'll see where it goes from there. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. It's probably going to take me a little while to get home, because I'm not really like right next door to my house or anything. So I'm going to have to drive a little while to get home. But once I get there, I will start the stream again. I just don't know how long it's going to take me, so I don't want to tell you guys, you know, like a couple hours or so. But I'm going to get home, make sure everything's okay. I'll set up the stream. I'll make sure everything looks good. And we'll check out the flying squirrels and how Luna's doing and everybody else. All right? I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I'll be back in a little bit. Bye.